Rain has a 2-inch height advantage. And again, both of them tasting the life of a professional fighter for the first time here tonight.
Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai specialist standing 5 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in officially 113 1/2 pounds. Tonight, she makes her professional debut, hailing from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Here is Kaiyana Rain. And hits her opponent across the knees, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer and jiu-jitsu artist, standing 5 feet 1 inch tall. She weighed in 114 1/2 pounds, and tonight she too makes her professional debut, fighting out of and representing Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Here is the Tiny Tornado, Tecia Torres. Referee in charge of the action, Michelle Drake Browning.
Michelle Drake Browning, the third woman inside the cage, chosen by the Kansas Athletic Commission to preside over this strawweight matchup. 115-pound action. Tecia the Tiny Tornado Torres and Kaiyana Rain in their first professional bout. Rain with the blue tape around her gloves, the black. Torres in the light blue with the red tape around her gloves. Torres known as the Tiny Tornado because of her affinity for those spinning kicks coming from the karate background.
Nice little feeling each other out process going on here. Good left kick and return right from Rain.
Right now they're trying to feel out each other's distance, trying to gauge their distance to land off something effective.
Plenty of amateur experience. Torres undefeated at 7-0. Rain went 5-1-1 as an amateur. Plenty of amateur experience when it's all relative because, of course, amateur MMA is still very much a work in progress across the sport, Jules.
Yeah, it's fun to see just how these things are developing. Like these 0-0 fighters are actually, they have extensive records now coming into their professional debuts. It's really cool to see. I'm kind of liking this feeling out process. You know, each one of them's looking for a big bomb, and it looks like it's some kicks. Now they're clenched up on the cage, though. It's going to be interesting to see if it does go to the ground, how the jiu-jitsu, you know, has developed.
Rain has the size advantage, but Torres, a very scrappy 5'1", has control now along the fence, but they are jockeying for position. Each looking to deliver knees. Now it's Rain that pins Torres up against the fence momentarily, but Torres very aggressive, looking to break. There's a knee up the middle by Rain, responded in kind by Torres, so they're exchanging blows, going tit for tat. A slashing elbow across the forehead by Torres.
And I was expecting Rain to go for a takedown, you know, knowing she trains at Verdun to, you know, work the top. She works into submission, works the top game, but now she's looking to jockey and throw knees and land some effective strikes.
Into the third minute of this strawweight matchup. From the clinch, they exchange knees again.
It's always a fight for those underhooks, right, Mo?
Yep. Underhook controls the position. Overhook, you're playing defense. Underhook leads the offense.
Short right hands from Rain, and Torres says, okay, if you want to do that, I'll do it too. And really, so far, they're going back and forth. Short knee strikes.
This right here is grueling. The pummeling and jockeying position is very tiring. It looks like it's not much, but it really is. It's a lot.
Two minutes now remaining in the opening round.
Use that underhook. Keep your shoulder low. That shoulder low. Use that underhook. Hip top, hip top.
Rain was looking for the ankle pick, went back upstairs with a right hand. Knee from Torres.
Go, go, go. Step to the side.
Well, for one thing, Rain can do from the underhook is jack it up and look for a throw by. She needs to bring her head on the underhook side and use it effectively.
Yes, use that. Step to the side.
Torres pummeling here with Rain. Rain looking to batter the body with some right hands.
Yeah, Torres doesn't look easy to hold still. It looks like she's just going to keep fighting and fighting and fighting every second. Sometimes her legs are coming a little bit too close together against the cage, but so far she's been able to avoid the takedown.
And a few times I've seen Torres try to go for a step around throw. It's like a step around modified
hard elbow.
Nice elbows right there.
Left hand by Torres on the exit. Heading into the final 60 seconds of this first frame between Kaiyana Rain and Tecia Torres. Torres from the southpaw stance. Spinning back fist. Didn't gauge the distance, however. Rain trying another one and misses.
And that's a Javier Cordero technique right there.
There's a left head kick by Torres that misses as well. Oh, she walks right into the straight right hand from Rain. Less than 30 seconds remaining, and the Tornado now picking up her pace with strikes, but tops the right hand and the left, and now unloading on Rain, who's backing up.
Great straight punches.
The Tiny Tornado living up to her moniker here in round one.
Awesome job fighting going backwards like that.
Final 10 seconds. And they are back at close quarters after a flurry of action courtesy of the Tiny Tornado, Tecia Torres.
Great finish to that round.
Jessica Aguilar, one of the corner women for Torres out of ATT. There's Kaiyana Rain as we revisit some of the action.
Yeah, going back over this action, earlier Mo said this can be very exhausting for you. And look at that, taking body shots and just grappling on the cage for position. You know, people at home might think that's a little bit boring, but let me tell you, being the one in the fight, every little inch counts. And these girls fighting for those underhooks, fighting for that position on the cage, and then also taking these knees to the breadbasket, that's some hard work. To keep your cardio up like that, and then to deliver this flurry at the end of this first round is very, very impressive by the Tiny Tornado. And Kaiyana Rain, Kaiyana Rain, did an awesome job of getting back into control after this flurry.
Was the flurry enough to give Torres the round, Julie?
I'm not sure. I think
close round.
Yeah, I think Rain had a lot of control on that round.
Mo, what about you?
I give it to Torres. You know, the damage is done. They're both driving for position, but that significant action right there sticks in your mind right there.
Yeah, I agree.
Of course, the unified rules of MMA. 3 judges chosen by the Kansas Athletic Commission, scoring each bout. Using the 10-point must system, the winner of each round gets 10 points. Opponent 9 or less based on effective striking, grappling, aggression, and cage control. Torres kicking back, getting away from the fence.
And I'm guessing Rain's trying to put her on the cage here.
Oh, and a flying knee attack by Rain connects.
Torres continues to fight with her back on the cage.
For someone so short, Torres does well at a distance with her kicks.
Yes, she does.
No, she likes to switch stances. Torres, that is. Yep. Now you hear a corner. Rain's corner is yelling, it's Mark Munoz yelling, level changes, keep her guessing. That's the throw timing up so she can land something effective. Maybe a takedown or a good big punch or a kick.
Nice right kick right there.
UFC middleweight Mark Munoz, Filipino wrecking machine in Rain's corner, shouting out instructions, as he will be doing, I'm sure, in the main event when Jessica Penne battles Jules champion Naho Sugiyama for the first ever Invicta FC atomweight title fight. Back kick. Inside leg kick by Rain.
I appreciate how much faking and feinting these girls are doing before these attacks. It's hard to gauge what your opponent's going to do when you keep throwing action at them.
It's a way to, set the table for your attacks. I like the fact that Rain's changed their strategy up. She's fighting, pressing forward with some type of motion to keep her guessing.
Body kick by Rain. Torres again switches stance now from the orthodox.
I like when Torres throws her hands. I feel like she's hitting very, very accurately with both her left and right.
And I'm just going to put it out there, for two amateurs, these girls are very skilled. I'm very impressed. I wish I could have fought like that my first fight.
Just past the midway point of the round and the fight here in their respective pro debuts, Tecia Torres and Kaiyana Rain. Overhand right by Torres.
Gave her the body lock.
Reina with the body lock looking for the takedown.
Now she needs to get strong to position, maybe lift or create an angle to finish the takedown.
Wow, good takedown defense by Torres. Misses with the right hand.
Great balance by Torres.
Really beautifully done.
These girls are so skilled.
I would never recommend going over the head like that, but she pulled it off very effectively.
Cosign.
Rain's corner imploring her to move forward. Torres with a quick combination that misses.
Now, one thing I would like to see from both fighters is a jab, establish a jab that might set something up. Kick, takedown, the right hand, the left hook. But there's been a lack of a jab in this fight. Maybe because of kicks.
Another kick from Rain, but Torres again meets her full on with the striking, and she's getting the better of the punching exchanges, putting together some crisp combinations with 1:09 left in the second stanza.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with her ability to strike as she's going backwards and still get a lot of extension.
And again, Rain looking for the takedown, had the body lock momentarily.
I think after that spin in the middle of the cage, she's going to try and put her on the cage to establish the takedown.
Final minute of the round. Again, they are battling for grappling position. Pummeling by Torres. Body shot by Torres on the exit. Landing a left-right.
Torres was in the southpaw position. Now she's back to orthodox.
Rain looks like she might be slowing down a little bit. I don't know if that's a strategy, and she's looking for heavier shots, or she's just, the mega clinching is kind of taking it out of her. Nice.
I see Rain switching stances as well. These girls are throwing everything out there.
Final 10 seconds of the second round. Torres coming forward. Rain clinches, lands the right hand, another right hand, misses with that one. And we're headed to the third and final round of this strawweight fight.
Wow, what an amazing exchange at the end.
These girls have some good chins on them, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They're also taking a lot of punishment to the body right now with kicks and knees.
Who'd you give the second round to, Mo?
That's a good question. I'm going to let my other co-host decide that.
Julie, what do you think of that round? I mean, it's been very close, and I know we're not here judging the fights, we're commentating, but what do you believe, who do you believe took that round?
Well, we saw Kaiyana Rain pushing the action a lot and pushing forward a whole bunch, and she was the one who was initiating the takedown attempts. But Torres just, I mean, when she was landing on the button, like she was doing a beautiful job with her hands and her kicks, and fighting going backwards, which is always exciting. Let's go back over the action. I'll let you guys decide at home. There you go. There's those hands going on, pushing on her face. Beautiful strikes right there.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the third and final round.
Bell and the third round, the final round of this strawweight matchup here at Invicta FC 3 between Kaiyana Rain and Tecia Torres.
And I'm going to throw this out there again. Tecia Torres, just from that last flurry we saw, she reminds me of Gokhan Saki with her movements. Mixes her punches up real well with her kicks, and she angles out real well.
He was a winner today at the Glory World Series in Brussels, Belgium. Rain just landed a nice right hand. Now goes in for the takedown, but Torres with superlative takedown defense, and in fact makes Rain pay with the combination upstairs.
Landed two hard shots right on the jaw there. You're right, Mo. These girls have chins.
I would have been knocked out already. But I really think a jab would help Kaiyana a lot. Throw that jab out there, pressure against the cage, go for the takedown, throw a knee, throw your right hand, but she can't get any distance because she has no jab to set everything up.
Yeah, beautiful movement, but it's still kind of on the outside. It's deceptive. It looks, oh, wow.
And Torres makes her pay with that combination upstairs. Torres, very effective counter striker in this fight.
And I feel like Torres has Mrs. Rain's timing, and she has her distance down and everything. So without the jab, she'll be able to counter Rain all day.
Oh, wow.
Rain goes for another takedown attempt, has been nullified, negated on every attempt thus far, and once again, despite having the height and size advantage over Torres, unable to take her down in this fight. And Torres looking to turn the tables, and again on the release, making sure she sends the judges a message, landing a combination to the head.
And something Torres did very well right there was pushing with her forehead to get out of the clinch. She used her head very effectively as kind of a linchpin.
There was Rain from the southpaw stance, double pumping the jab.
And you see how effective it was. Even though she didn't land anything, it made Torres go backwards. She couldn't counter that. It's hard to counter. You can defend hard action, but it's hard to counter hard action if it's executed properly.
Rain comes in, again hands down and gets tagged, and now they pummel for position along the fence. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the fight.
And here in this position,
another knee from Torres.
For Rain, she needs to get an underhook or a double underhook. It's hard to finish any type of takedown from the overhook position.
Nice knee movers.
And another knee from Torres. Through the first two Invicta FC events, one of the more common comments I get from fans is the matchmaking, how competitive, how evenly these matchups have been put together by Jenna Martin and Shannon Knapp. And here, a couple of fighters making their pro debut going at it.
Looks like
very competitive contest.
Looks like those knees did some damage because Rain is now bleeding. I don't know if it's from the nose or the mouth. I think it's from the mouth. I think she split her lip with that knee.
Torres must be real strong. Something great. Both these girls are great athletes, but Torres, with the way she's fighting these takedowns, it's pretty impressive.
90 seconds left in the fight. Torres comes in, lands a left and right, basic 1-2 combination. Rain, flat-footed, coming forward slowly, showing the punishment that's been put upon her by Tecia Torres, the tiny tornado. Minute 10 left in the fight. Side kick, right hand, and good footwork by Torres.
Beautiful angle out right there.
I'm telling you, that's the baby Gokensaki right there.
60 seconds left in the bout.
She's still landing her feet. Oh, Rain has the double underhooks now. Let's see if she can effectively use them to get her down from off the cage.
Wants that body lock takedown, but Torres again with the pummel breaks the grip, and a slashing elbow strike and a side kick to the midsection by the tiny tornado.
Oh, I like side kicks.
Now she reminds me of a mixture of Gokensaki with Kung Lee. Side kick.
Oh wow!
Now side headlock by Rain, trying to feed Torres some strikes. There, looks for the takeover. Torres slips out the back door.
Has a leg in right there. Now she's going to push her head out.
And now she's got Rain's neck. Seconds remaining in the fight. Torres perhaps going for a rear naked choke, but time is running out. Instead elects to hammer away at Rain's head with right hands to make that left hands, and this fight is over.
Wow. Beautiful debut by both girls. Very exciting fight.
Diminutive dynamo, Tecia the tiny tornado Torres. Judging by her reaction, she feels that she has, cruised to a victory, the cruise line employee.
And let's go back over some of the action that went on here. So Rain's rushing her, and Torres just beautiful counterattacking with that right, left, and then a hook out to the side. Doing a great job of fighting going backwards, which is very difficult. From the clinch position, then she's throwing those knees, which did quite a bit of damage on Rain's face. I think that's what split her lip there. So in a defensive position with her back on the cage, she's actually delivering a lot of punishment. We can see that punishment right there on Rain's face. And then there's a nice strike there. Torres is looking for her openings, and then she just jumps on the back there from a takedown attempt, gets in a position and just starts hammering away a fight until the absolute last second of the round, which is always nice to see.
I can't believe these two women are amateurs.
Yeah, making their pro debuts here tonight.
This is amazing right here.
Torres still a bundle of energy. Both of them showing their sportsmanship as we now await the official decision, and to make it so, let's go up to Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 exciting rounds in the cage, we go to the scorecards one more time. Kansas City, put your hands together for these two professional debuts. All 3 judges come to the same score, 30-27. Your winner by unanimous decision, the Tiny Tornado, Tecia Torres.
So American top team from Coconut Creek, Florida, up to a 2-for-2 start here in Kansas City at Invicta FC 3 as Tecia, the Tiny Tornado Torres, picks up a unanimous decision win, pitching a shutout on the Georgia scorecards in her pro debut.
She has a lot to say tonight. Oh, it's always
And for years we could tell you what she's saying. Maybe you at home are able to do so. And there she is.